Tie game, 2 outs, bases loaded. The hometown Butterfield Beavers were 1 strike away from losing, and their bullpen was emptier than a hot dog stand in the 5th inning. Every pitcher was either injured, exhausted, or mysteriously missing. Rumor had it the relief squad had gotten lost on the way back from the Nacho line. That's when Coach Henderson, in a panic, turned to the dugout and shouted the words no one expected. "Get me Bucky the Beaver!" Yes, the team's oversized, foam-headed mascot, who had spent most of the game tripping over foul balls and leading questionable dance routines, was suddenly thrust into pitching duty. Bucky waddled to the mound in his giant beaver costume, tail flopping, crowd roaring in disbelief. The batter on deck laughed so hard he dropped his bat. The umpire nearly called the game on account of absurdity. But Bucky adjusted his giant foam head, gripped the baseball with his plush mitt, and, against all odds, delivered the slowest, wobbling, most ridiculous pitch anyone had ever seen. The ball floated through the air like it was on vacation, barely spinning, heading nowhere fast. The batter, confused, swung too early and missed. Strike 1. The crowd gasped. Could it be? Bucky threw another. This time, the pitch bounced twice before crossing the plate. The umpire, equally baffled and terrified of defying a 6-foot beaver mascot, called it a strike anyway. Strike 2. The batter, now furious at being shown up by a man in a fur suit, took a mighty hack at the next pitch, a slow-motion lob that looked more like a balloon toss at a carnival game. He missed by a mile. Strike 3. Game over.